Back with another live. We finna try this again. I don't know what happened last time. Tried it. It looked like they ended the live for some reason. So before I get to talking too much now, I'm finna make sure I'm actually live and make sure this video monetized, because that'd be another issue I'll be having. I'm not sure if y'all was on the other live or not. So just in case y'all wasn't, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start over from the beginning. And I see y'all on YouTube with it. I see y'all on Instagram with it. Shout out G Raven. I see you, man. You said to get out of his contract. Look, I already know. I know the reason. I knew what was going on way before today. I knew what was going on for a little minute. Bro, if you know, you know. Shout out Miss Hustle, man. I see you on the gram. Shout out everybody on YouTube. I see y'all on YouTube. I see y'all on Facebook. I see my boy BCN Zay. Say, let you get your chips. What chips? I owe you some chips, folks. I ain't got no chips for you. I got a wood or something, G. Bro, I got a juice for you, folks. I don't got no chips though, gang. But look, folks, what Gucci and them just did, I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody in Chicago got done like that. Somebody y'all know, and the artist that y'all know on phone number. And I ain't gonna. It's a female artist that did. I ain't gonna say she did it. I ain't gonna say too much. Just know this be going on, folks. Getting out them deals, gang, on phone them. Like, don't want to get out in that deal. They on they should night type of time nowadays, gang. Like, I ain't gonna be the one that break the news though. For I ain't gonna be the SNITCH of this. Oh, shout out SNITCH too, because he the first person I seen talk about the Pooh Shiesty situation. But trust me, folks, it's out here doing that. They getting out them deals, gang. Like they putting them people in them rooms, telling them they can't leave until this paper gets signed. Bro, shout out T Glazer, folks. This random for the people that don't know though, man. T Glazer the reason I got this chain. Not saying he like gave it to me about it, but he's the first cameraman I seen with a chain that I was like, boy, that's raw, folks. Like, cameraman can afford this? I'm a cameraman. Hold on, how much you pay? Oh yeah, where you get it from? Then I went to that same jeweler. I'm oh yeah, I could do that. Oh, so shout out T Glazer, man. Nothing y'all don't know. I had caught a gun case and the police took my somebody stole my camera out of my car while I was in police custody. Bro. Fool sent me $500. I didn't know him from a can of paint. Bro. I posted what I was going through. He tell me he got me. He say I'm a Western Union. I'm lying. Why you got a Western Union? What about Zelle Cash App? Next thing you know, he sent it through. Never asked for nothing. Ever. Like, this was years ago, gang. He ain't never asked me for nothing. So shout out T Glazer, bro. It's rare people really be just doing stuff out the cameras of their heart. But that ain't what this video about, though, man. I just had to give folks a shout out because I seen them on here, though. Shout out T Glazer. Now, the Gucci situation. Like I say, the first person I seen talking about this was SNITCH. Bro. SNITCH, I don't know how he be knowing everybody that's getting robbed. And it seemed like everybody that be getting robbed, that he be knowing before everybody. Them people be like Crips. And he a Crip. I don't know if Pooh Shiesty a Crip, but if it is, so we got to start watching them Crips, gang. Them rolling 60 Crips, folks, because SETI, folks, ain't no way you just know everybody that got robbed before they get robbed. You know when Duty got robbed, I ain't gonna lie, SETI hit me like, hey, folks, put me on the phone with Duty. I could try to, look, folks, I'm not calling no about their chain, folks. Because type of I am, if you call me and tell me, yeah, man, I can help you get your chain back, this and that, I'm thinking you got something to do with it. So I'm not finna be calling Duty low like, yeah, folks say he could get your chain back, because now Duty finna be looking at me like, you know. Why you know what my chain at? And I don't know what my chain at. You feel me? So I'm hell no. But SETI, folks, I don't know what you out there doing around the world. I'm starting to think you be in on this, because ain't no way you be knowing everything. G Gotti, what's that word, man? On phone now, man. Shout out to everybody on all the platforms that's watching. But ain't no way you be knowing all the people that's getting robbed before everybody else know, and it happened to be. Because I'm going to tell you how they get down to LA, right? Bro, spare in the comments, man. I love you too. Ain't no way. This how they get down to LA, though. They be basically, on some friendly extortion type of time. Basically meaning, all right, I see you got change, you got watches. I want them. I'm really trying to get in tune with you. I like your music. I really want to rock with you. But I know you ain't gonna have no sim to rock with me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go send phone them to go rob you. Once phone them rob you, now I'm finna push up on you like, yeah, man, I could look out for you. I could get this back, this and that, you know? Now you thinking I'm looking out for you. Thinking I'm that. You think I'm the protection of LA. Make sure you good. Make sure nobody touch you. But the whole time I'm the one that sent them to rob you, gang. See what I'm saying? Like that's what they be on out there. So that's why when I be like, "74, how you be knowing all this, gang? How you be knowing this?" But basically, I'm gonna give y'all the timeline of everything. Like the whole Pooh Shiesty and Gucci timeline. We finna go back to 2020, man. 2020, Pooh Shiesty signed to Gucci 1017 Records in like April. 2021, Pooh Shiesty going up. He blowing up with that Back in Blood. He dropped the Shiesty season. He won the hottest name in rap. 2022 come, folks catch a case. Everybody know about the case he caught. He got locked up, I think, for shooting somebody or something like that, or gun charges or whatever. His comeback was supposed to be big. Everybody waiting on him. Shiesty come back. He dropped the FDO. He right back. Shiesty back like he never left. He trending. He going viral. Everybody rapping it, folk. That hit like number 12 on the Hot 100. Yeah, he come home like 2025, say, after serving his time. Now they got him on home confinement or in a halfway house or something like that. I know he had some on his ankle, something like that. But his terms was he would not commit another crime or possess another firearm. Going back, I skipped some. In April 2024, it was reported that Gucci Mane took all his artists off of his label, except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. So Shiesty was really trapped in a deal where everybody else get to walk away. So he already probably feeling type of way like, hold on, how you let everybody go but me? Mind you, he feeling away because of the Big Scott situation. We gonna get to that later though, but he feel away because of the Big Scott situation while he locked up. He not liking how he handled his blood, how he handled his cousin and shit like that, or family, whatever he is. You know, when Big Scott passed away, Gucci never asked for that chain back. Oh, bro, so you know they probably feeling away because of that. So now we're gonna go to January 2026. In January 2026, that's when we first started seeing the rumors that Gucci might have got robbed. It was around like January 18th, 20th. Social media lit up. But you know, the claims, they wasn't proven. It was just word of mouth. It's people saying this happened, that happened. I heard it's even a video of this. Bro. I heard it's a video of this situation, him robbing or whatever. But basically, nobody knew it was true. It wasn't no police filings, no court records, no verified reports. And around that same time, hold on, let me pull something else up for y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up so y'all can see. Yeah, here it goes. So around that same time, Gucci made this post. Remember what we said, like January 18th, 20th, that's when the rumor started? No, the rumor started before then. January 10th, he put this post though. And he's showing the jewelry. Or he reposted this. I can't remember. He might have posted the story, but basically it made it look like he was debunking what was going on. Getting that, ain't nobody taking nothing from me without saying it though, but just posting, if it's a rumor that you just got robbed for your ring, then you post this, people thinking like, oh, that couldn't have happened, man. People ain't really, So that's what type of time he was on. But the whole time, I'm talking to other people and they like, nah, it happened, gang. Like, it's a video of it. So then, I remember Adam 22. He did a Vlad TV interview on it. Adam said on No Jumper also, there's a rumor going around that everybody's scared to report on, that basically Pooh Shiesty and Chopper Gang ran down on Gucci relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract, releasing Pooh Shiesty for 1017. Adams said that he reached out to several industry insiders who all heard the same rumor but couldn't confirm it. WAC 100 called it BS at the time. DJ Academics had also previously incorrectly reported that Shiesty had gone back to jail with a release date in April. Shiesty label later confirmed he was simply on home confinement. Alright, so April 1st and 2nd, this when the feds get involved. Now the feds move in. Shiesty was arrested, I think, Wednesday, April 1st by the FBI in Dallas, and his family home in Memphis was raided simultaneously, and his father also was arrested. Bro, shout out Seti, man. Hey, Seti, I could call you, folks. We need you on here, man. We need an insider. I ain't even finna ask. I'm finna just call you, folks. Bro. If you watching the live, that means you can hop on here. Put Seti right on blast. We gotta see what's going on, man. We finna throw Seti on here, folks. I don't know if he busy or what. All right, Seti ain't with us right now. Let's skip it though, man. Yeah. They raided his crib April 1st, April 2nd today. Let me read this to say April 2nd. The Department of Justice held a full press conference. Here's what they alleged. The setup was Shiesty invited Gucci Mane and 2 other victims to a Dallas studio to discuss the terms of his recording contract. Once they arrived, Shiesty and his 8 co-conspirators executed an armed takeover at gunpoint. The DOJ says Shiesty pulled a Draco out and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The robbery breakdown. The co-conspirators robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and more. They say Big 30 barricaded himself to the door to prevent the victims from escaping. One victim was choked during the robbery. Basically, they choked one victim out till he almost passed out. He almost went unconscious. Now, the people that they alleged was with Shiesty was 9 people, including Shiesty, Latrell Williams Jr., Latrell Williams Sr., which is his father, Rodney Wright Jr., Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Terrence Rogers, and Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, and Corday Johnson, and Darion McDaniel. Arrest was made in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. Now, the reason they locked up Pooh Shiesty's father is because they say Shiesty's father is allegedly to have helped plan and execute the kidnapping. He reportedly rented the car the group used. The home detention violation is one of the reasons Shiesty is in trouble. It says that his electronic monitoring placed Shiesty at the location of the crime in direct violation of his home detention. Yo,
hey, what you doing, bro?
We live on the stream, man. I'm reporting on your work, man. They say this your work right here.
Nah, but what you doing?
What you mean? What I'm doing?
Yeah. Shut up, nigga. What you doing?
What I'm doing, folks? What you want? These girl man ask me what I'm doing, y'all. You gonna ask me? You gonna ask me what I eat today?
When you did that shit to me. Yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna get your ass back. They call me Fordham. What you doing, gang? Yeah, I know, but what you doing, bro? Johnny got cussed out.
We got King AK-47 in the Instagram chat. I just want to ask you, man, how you feel? Because they was trying to tell you was lying, you clout chasing. This ain't real. Now everybody reporting on this, and you been said.
Only thing I wish is that it was a lie when my baby mama told me she was pregnant. Other than that, I don't care what nobody say, bro. It's fine, bro. At this point in time, just know that they gotta say something about you, and that's all that matters. Like, y'all think I'm a liar? That's fine. I don't care.
All right, so I got another question. Is Pooh Shiesty a Crip, like a rolling 60?
No. What the hell? The rolling 60's got nothing to do with it.
I bet. Because I have my own speculation, man. Because I be trying to figure out, like, every time somebody get robbed, Seti be knowing. And I'm like, is Seti robbing these folk? Like,
I can't confirm or deny nothing. I'm
See what I'm saying? Can't
You know,
confirm or deny nothing. Is crazy.
The internet tell people that I'm a buster, I'm all of these things, and I ain't street. So believe the internet.
I'm starting to think you Sug Seti some. I don't know.
I mean, I ain't sugar me sweet. I ain't sugar, so you know. I'm a Sour Patch Kid. You feel me?
So how this looking, man? Did anybody tell that Gucci? You feel like Gucci or somebody told, or is it just the police, the security? You know, like
do I feel like Gucci Mane? What's Gucci Mane's initials?
What's GM?
No, Gucci Mane's initials for his real name, sir.
Roger. RD. Oh wait, RD is Roger Dave. See, I'm thinking RD. You know how when they be talking about detective and they put RD or something, or you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Wait, no. They say the victim is RD, huh?
The victim who said Pooh Shiesty was wearing a Shiesty mask, a black t-shirt. He smelled like Baccarat. He had on black.
Oh, what? He broke down what he smelled like.
And white drawers. Like, now I'm lying on that part.
I'm gonna say never, folks. That's different, gang. Like, he getting that. He smell like me.
I wear fake Baccarat. Oh, no, that shit too expensive.
What's the difference? Like, people be talking about fake cologne and stuff. Like, what? Like, how do you know cologne fake or not? Do it like not last long or something?
It lasts longer. It's a bit more potent. The fake Baccarat come in an oil, so you can't really do too much with it.
They smell the same though.
It's watered the hell down, but yeah, it smells the same, but not as long.
Give me some fake Baccarat too, folks. I just gotta keep spraying it up.
It's $20 at Lennox.
Hey man, so what's good? It's Gucci got to be a clone, then, gang. Like, ain't no way the Gucci that we grew up on out here telling.
So
like,
when did they supposedly clone Gucci? Because I got Gucci telling in 360p. You know what I'm saying?
360p. Wait, with the Jeezy?
Yeah, that was telling.
Yeah, that was telling. I ain't gonna lie, everybody be telling, folks. Like all the street.
Jeezy said in 2005 that niggas a snitch. That's what Jeezy told us.
Yeah, he did.
He told us Trapper died, and he told us Jeezy was a snitch.
But look, we gotta wait until we see the real paperwork. I know we got the real paperwork, and it looked bad because it say RD. But what if RD could? I think it's him, but we can't.
What other RD is the head of the label that Pooh Shiesty is signed to? If you can tell me.
See, I ain't got to the work yet. I don't know the work in this.
I got to the work. I got big eyes for a reason. They ain't just pretty.
They said because look, this is why I thought Gucci did something that's kind of police. Because afterwards, I seen like a video where he said, "Hey, I ain't gonna go to the police. This and that, ain't this and that. You gonna die." That alone is police. Because
except he said that 2 years ago.
Oh, so yeah, see them clips, the internet, you know how that work. I bet.
Yeah, all that should be cool, but it don't be what nobody be saying in the current moment. So it sound good.
So what you feel like? Do you feel like he really just on some police type of time, or was he trying to just like not make that contract valid? Because you know how sometimes you gotta, like, say you got a car accident, you gotta call the police and say this, or like, is it one of those situations?
16. I'm a stone cold player. I don't feel shit. Here's what I think. I think by looking at that paperwork, determining Gucci Mane's old actions and shit, one would be safe to say Gucci ain't right.
Dang, it can't be Gucci, gang. Gucci, I ain't gonna lie, Gucci, we with Shiesty gang. Folks he ain't even get to make it to the summer to tee the summer up. And you want to tell them, you bogus as hell. They need to swap y'all out, gang.
He told the day that he landed in January. January 11th is when Gucci Mane start telling all this shit.
Bro, Shiesty made 3 songs, bro. That ain't enough for us. What the
to this?
No, it ain't.
He the first YN classic rapper. You know what I'm saying?
We need some more, gang. We need at least a summer of Shiesty, bro. We thinking, all right, Dirk Book, another street nigga. No.
We need to make sure that he didn't leave all his commissary way back in that jail. So when they get back, he got all them ramen noodles and shit.
Get that. Y'all couldn't eat all that shit that quick for. I just left this.
I'm just telling you, bro. Like, he supposed to be Muslim and shit. Like,
that phone still in that bitch, probably.
Yeah, but your daddy in jail. Big 30 ain't never did a crime in his life. This First charge is going straight to the feds.
That's wow. I thought
he looks sick.
Dang, so Big 30 ain't had no felony, no background. I mean, he could have walked around with choppers and all type of shit.
I mean, Big 30 stood in the damn way like a nigga trying to cock block, but it is what it is.
Man, he could get out there. Ain't he fat for? He could just say he got stuck in the door or something. Ain't like.
No, because you agreed to the conspiracy of the crime. If we go do some shit and one of us die, the person who lived gets charged with the crime no matter what.
What if he just was trying to be at the music studio and phone them just did some wild shit? He got stuck in the door. He wasn't blocking the door. Big 30 was just stuck. His stomach got stuck.
Read the paperwork and see what the feds allege, and then tell me how smart you feel after saying some wild ass shit like that.
It say Big 30 barricaded the door. Who choked the dude dead and unconscious? Did they say who?
I can't give you cuz street name until the feds figure out the street name. There's certain things I still can't say because
you got the real name though, right? Shit, I got like 9 names.
There you go.
When we start naming, we got Latrell Williams Jr., Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., Kadarius Waters, Terrence Rogers, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel. That's the one that's at large. They ain't catch him yet, did they?
Nah, they lied to act like they was about to catch him. The reason, and then I'm going to destroy the lawyers for workers because he's not a criminal attorney. His dumb ass going to say some bullshit about the feds and not knowing how long investigations go. If they would have arrested Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, and Big 30 at that same time, the other 6 people would not be caught. That's how that goes. Like when you launch an investigation, you gain all the evidence that you can. You keep tabs on people. So they had to run back and forth with the Memphis PD from Atlanta because the head of Memphis PD in Shelby County, the lady, she used to be Atlanta PD. So they were running all of this shit through gang tasks to make sure that they had the right people. So when stupid ass people like the lawyers for worker guy speak and he don't know what the hell he's talking about, it's like, damn, bro, you really taking a shot at cats? And just because I don't know how to do civil law when somebody fall and bump their ass and get a scratch and you want $1,000 from a company, that's cool and all, but bro, you was wrong on the Diddy shit. You was wrong on a whole lot of shit. You was wrong on the Tory Lane shit, a whole lot of shit. So listening to that, man, y'all be careful.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. It sound like you need to get your law degree at this point, folks, because you debunking lawyers and shit. And I done seen you do it a couple times. He don't like you at this point.
I whoop lawyers. Plus, you know, my wife is a lawyer, so it's all good.
Oh, you got a cheat code, man. I wonder why this nigga always be on point with this shit, folks. You got a real cheat code.
And I be cheating on her.
What the fuck?
I'm playing. I do not be cheating on her, bro. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I am joking. I do not be cheating on my wife.
You gotta say that immediately, because if they clip that bit, they don't leave no room to clip it.
It's cool, man. She leaves, she leave. I won't have. She make more money than me anyways.
Oh yeah, shit. He already got this shit planned out, folks.
Yeah, she can't leave me. She gotta wait until my YouTube checks get bigger than $1,000. Then it's gonna be good. I'm broke right now. I'm living off of her.
It be like that, man. I don't believe him though, but.
What you mean, man? You know I'm broke.
Shit.
Tell how many times you done loan me money and you still mad at me.
Man, I seen your channel, gang. We do YouTube. I know how that shit go.
What about my channel, bro?
Yo, I see your name, my algorithm too much for you to be broke, folks. That ain't possible.
People steal my videos and make money off of that. I don't be, you know what I'm saying? I don't be on Instagrams, you know? They did 1 million views on my shit on Twitter yesterday. You know how much money that was?
Nothing. Fuck you talking about on Twitter?
For a video?
Shit, I don't know. I don't make money off Twitter. I don't even use it. But from what I heard Twitter wasn't paying.
Twitter definitely paying. It's the 3rd highest paying. What are people talking about?
What? What the fuck am I doing? I'm done listening to you niggas, folks. Vlad told me his most viral shit, that tweet or whatever he made, talking about
it wasn't a video. That's the problem.
So you post videos on Twitter, like your content, or how you handle Twitter? Because I don't know what to do on that.
Man, my shit be too high def. It'd be way too high def. But yeah, it's money on Twitter. Don't listen to these people that say shit like that. Vlad posted. That's like saying, bro, I put up a short on goddamn YouTube. It blew up and I ain't make no money. You don't make money off of that like that. Everybody know that. And if you don't, then hey, it is what it is. God bless you, because he ain't with you right now in your brain.
They talking about that boy said he be lying in fantasy land since when he married.
Why do you care though? That's the weird part.
He said his wife a lawyer for his wife a lawyer, man.
If I wasn't married or not, like, why that matter? Honestly.
That's a grown man too, folks. It might matter to him. I don't know, G.
Man, that grown man need to worry about his own end.
You say Gucci a clone and it's a part of Hollywood ritual. Look at the numbers they using now and everybody talking about it. You up on numerology or something?
Why would you clone an almost 50-year-old man with no cultural influence anymore?
He got because he did have a cultural influence. I think he still do. But
did what?
I think he might lose it if he a clone shit. Because like that's like AI trying to be Boosie or Honeycomb Braids. Like them niggas just different. Like you can't be AI that shit.
Okay, so help me out here. What did Gucci Mane's book sell?
I wouldn't know. I ain't never.
It didn't sell shit.
But look. The culture, our culture is not really. I ain't saying nobody reads books, but like that's.
So why did Charlamagne had 2 best-selling number ones?
Because look at who's Charlamagne reaching. I get what you're saying though. That mean he the one with the influence for real. But that don't mean niggas don't got influence in other ways. Like I feel like there's more people that read books that are listening to Charlamagne versus people that read books that listen to Gucci.
Once again, if he was that influential, they would have bought his book.
So you feel like if King Von wrote a book, they'd buy it?
Hell yeah. They said Von didn't know how to read.
You say Von didn't know how to read?
I'm fucking with you. Let me stop.
This nigga blacking, folks.
Range called me. Man, what you talking about, bro? I talk about how to read. We read like this. 1, 2, 3.
You say, Ash said if he cool with AK-47, I ain't seen him do content in a minute. You don't be seeing him?
Well, we good. He just be talking shit. I be talking shit. That's all that is.
I can't believe you went to that courtroom. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
They're my homies, though. That's the weird part. So how am I, like, not going to see my people in court is crazy. I knew niggas wasn't coming home. So what I'm supposed to do?
I don't see nothing wrong with going to court and being a journalist. I personally just don't want to do it because I don't want to be, even though I know they watch this shit, they see it, I just don't want to be there with the feds. I'd be there with the police and all the other shit, folk.
That's crazy.
I just don't want to be there with them, folk. Like,
you might want to fix that statement.
I know that ain't sound too good. I know.
That's crazy.
Don't clip it. I talk to the police. I just won't talk to the feds.
Clip that shit. No, man. They're my niggas. So it is what it is. And I lived in Chicago around that time.
All right, so
what the hell that like? But I stayed in Chicago for 3 damn years. What the hell that matter?
So I think I asked you about this, but I don't know. I know I asked Rockstar about this on Clubhouse, but would you been cool with like OTF Dirk and shit like that? You remember the no jumper situation when
Brick Duty Law them niggas popped up on Flacco?
Nah, the shit with Brick when he was like, he say they say they can't slap for Vaughn no more or whatever. When he first said that, in my head, I'm thinking, Brick around Adam. He learned the content world. He know how to stir the internet up. He really just, he trolling. Like, I'm thinking like, all right, now that he said this, ain't no way they had nothing to do with this shit. Especially when he posted 100,000 after dude died and said I'm signed to OTF. I'm like, ain't no way Dirk had nothing to do with this. Like, cause I'm looking at Brick like, what people described Brick to me was a real street nigga, a nigga that really who he say he was or is type shit. So I'm looking at like from that standpoint, like, oh yeah, Dirk and them ain't had nothing to do with that, right? And then fast forward to now, them being locked up for that. It's like, what was he thinking? Like, ain't that? I don't know if you're gonna answer it because that's your boy, but ain't that police?
So hold on, I got Brick on the phone. Hold on.
Oh, bro.
Stop playing me. Stop playing me. Stop playing me, cuz. Stop playing me, cuz. Listen, man.
Because if Flacco say it and he don't know Dirk and them, it's different from when it's somebody that's really affiliated with Dirk. It's like, it's like, I feel like that can be used versus me say I don't know Dirk and I'd be like, yeah, they said Dirk and them slid for Vaughn. It's like, I feel like the judge or the feds will look at it like, Oh, do he know Dirk? Oh, we can't even go off that. But if one of Dirk's friends allegedly saying that shit, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, ain't it?
So here's the biggest problem with what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, ain't none of that in the paperwork. Two, they said it's $1 million. There's $1 million hit on Quando Rondo. So why he only get $100,000?
Shit, didn't Brick also say the song last nigga that we some got $1 million plus.
Except the feds didn't say, oh, actually, there was no money ever given. Niggas.
See, no. I'm not saying that Brick is responsible for Dirk being in jail. What I'm saying is, as a street nigga, is Brick actions police.
Brick ain't no shit about that.
How? You telling me Brick affiliated with Dirk? Brick the first person we heard say this shit, and he ain't know nothing about it. We didn't know nothing. I'm from Chicago. I ain't never heard that shit.
You knew Lil Durk stayed in L.A., did you?
You said I know he stayed in L.A.?
Yeah.
I ain't even know that.
Okay then, so nigga, you being from Chicago don't mean shit. Dirk ain't stayed in Chicago in a minute. The nigga stay in Atlanta and L.A.
Yeah, this is Setting Nash on the phone. Shout out Skylife, man. Go fuck with her content too. Yeah, I'm just saying, gang, I ain't never heard that shit, and I ain't never heard it online until he said that.
You know what I never heard?
What?
A bitch I need and a snail with speed. So listen.
Look, I get it, man. You been loyal to the blue, man.
It ain't got nothing
Cold
to do with
blue. What they say? How the police got it? The blue line. Y'all got the blue line too, folks.
I don't know what that even means, but
meaning you don't go against the grain, man.
Oh, well, I don't know what your police buddies told you, bro.
Yeah, that's what my police told me. You know, I'll talk to the feds. I'm cool with the police, though.
Yeah, apparently I talk to the feds. But
he cool with the feds. I'm cool with 12, folks. It's a difference, gang.
Shit, feds want to give me 20 years in Chicago and then put the shit on Chicago Sun-Times. Niggas don't talk about that one, but it's perfectly fine. It's all good. Man, Brick didn't know shit about nothing he was talking about. If he did, he would have never said no shit like that. 100%. Nigga was just talking shit.
That's what he's supposed to say, y'all. I don't think he think that, though. I don't think he think that for real. I think he think like, man, bro, bogus, but I ain't finna do this on the net. We gotta keep this shit behind, you know?
Hold on, young man. Did you read any of the superseding indictments at all?
With the Dirk shit?
Yeah.
Nah, if I'm being real, I don't be reading none of that. No.
Is it you because you can't read or you don't read?
You talking because you can't read, you don't. It really be I don't be caring enough, folks. Unless I'm finna make content on specifically that.
So let me help you out, yeah, man. Because I'm gonna make this real simple. The feds switched their whole entire game plan, bro. They went from saying it was money paid.
Oh, I seen that now. Yeah, I follow that part.
To actually saying, oh, well, no money was ever paid, but they was promised to be able to shake their ass in music videos.
That sound weak as hell. That sound weak. But I ain't gonna lie, that might work, gang. Because if I want to be honest, I probably shouldn't say this. But I got into it with somebody years ago when I was shooting music videos and my shit was super, super hot, bro. And a random person hit me up and offered to kill somebody for 6 music videos. Because they seen we into it online. Though. And I ain't know what Dirk.
What nigga offered to kill niggas to be an extra in a goddamn video?
It's Dirk, folks. If you want to kill for 16 for a music video, thinking nigga ain't gonna kill to be next to Dirk.
That don't even make sense.
What? I ain't never reached Dirk level. Nigga was gonna smoke somebody for 6 music videos, bro. Well, I can't call you.
That's different, because how much did a 16 shot music video cost?
Probably like 2,500 to 5,000 at that time. So
you talking about 30 grand, basically.
Let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, possibly 30 if they all at 5,000.
I just gave you the numbers, man. Like, listen,
it could be 15,000 too, though.
Either way that go, what nigga is paying just to stay in a music video in the background? You're not even featured in the shit.
Man, what? Boy, you know how many? What happened when you just next to a nigga in a video?
Nothing.
Yes, it do. It's niggas that got rap.
Get on you. That's it.
It's niggas. That's if you don't do nothing with it. You could finesse the motion, gang, in a lot of ways.
What nigga blew up off that $1 million worth of game shit with Lil Durk when they did the interview?
I don't remember who was that. Shit.
Exactly. So there you go. That's the shit I'm talking about. So when y'all say
he ain't had the right people there though. You got the right person.
Now it's the right people.
Yeah. If Von wasn't alive then, but say if Von wasn't lit back then and he was there that day, he would be the one that people would remember.
Von already had his way by then. They was playing the song and shit. You had Gilly and Wallow belly dancing to the music.
It wasn't nobody there. That was raw though.
So once again, you just said
he had street niggas there. Some of the niggas there is on the case with him right now.
Once again, you just said if a nigga stand next to Dirt, it's gonna blow him up. Now you're going against that.
Yeah, because even these niggas that's next to him in that video, they got names because of they next to him, and also shit they do in the streets and shit. But they got names, gang. They pulling hoes because of this shit. It might not be no real life changing shit, but if you could finesse the motion, it's a lot of.
Feds said music opportunities, young man. Like, what part of that you don't want to acknowledge? The Feds said music opportunities. It ain't say Raw Dog and some bitches from Parkway Gardens. It ain't say nothing like that.
Shit, they probably got features or something.
It ain't say the BDs now got VD. Like, no, nigga, that's not what it said. They said this was music opportunities, the ability to do songs, jumping backgrounds on music videos and all this shit. Now, mind you, how long did Quando Rondo's damn cousin get killed until they got arrested? You ain't seen not one of them niggas. With the exception of one, but he already did songs with Dirt. You ain't seen none of them niggas in those songs. So what are you talking about?
Cause they probably gotta be cool with it, you know? Like, can't do it right away. You can't just go smoke a motherfucker. Then next thing you know, we finna just over to you right now. Like, motherfucker gotta make that shit look natural. Imagine
how many years is natural?
Shit, until motherfucker don't believe that that's what's going on.
16. How many years is natural?
I say like a year and a half, some shit like that. When did Lil Pop die?
I
don't even know.
August 19, 2020.
Oh yeah, some niggas supposed to be. Shit, don't they got projects? The OTF projects and shit together? I sound like I'm the feds, like I'm working against that. What the fuck am I doing? Bro, I'm being devil's advocate and shit, but now listen to how this shit sounds. I'm trying to make the feds argument sound right and shit.
You said a year and a half. Dirt get locked up October 24th, 2020. So that's 2 years full in 6 months, basically, right? So what I'm saying is when the hell is my opportunity gonna come? You gonna tell me?
It already came. We know who these niggas is. We know who Diddy is. We know who
Diddy been did songs with the nigga.
Yeah, Diddy probably been doing shit with the nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Diddy had songs before Lil Pop got killed. So
Diddy was known as a killer before Lil Pop got killed. Wasn't Diddy in jail for murders? Didn't Dirk say they think my bro a rapper, but he really a killer? Talking about Diddy, like
Dirk also said he know a nigga that flew to the moon, did taxes, and can talk to dogs. Dirk said he know a bunch of people. What the hell that mean?
That mean he 10.
I know a pussy chasing the cat. We call him Tom and Jerry. What the hell that even mean?
That means somebody told.
Man, come on, King David, nigga. We know what's going on. We know the truth.
I ain't saying they did it or that's what's going on. All I'm saying is I do believe niggas will go kill to be in a Dirt video, folks. To keep being in Dirt videos.
Niggas was supposed to allegedly get music opportunities. You telling me after 2.5 years, you ain't finna say, hey, Dirt, bro.
They probably...
I smoked this nigga. I think it's about time I get a song, bro.
Shit, you ain't see how niggas was talking about other murders? Talking about some, yeah, we did this, why Dirk ain't paid? They probably was. You know what I'm talking about?
They just killed Dirk then?
Cause who the fuck finna get up on him and do that and then nothing happened?
Nothing was happening anyways.
Well, motherfucker smoked Dirt. It's over with. You cut off a lot of people water, a lot of killers water, folks. Ain't nobody finna just let that shit happen. Ain't nobody finna try to do nothing crazy like that.
Well, the feds trying to smack Dirk right now and smoke him. So, hey, shit, what did it do?
Shit, the feds ain't nobody playing with the feds either. They got way more money than Dirt.
Man, listen, it all sound good, But the truth of the matter is this. The feds is lying. The feds got snitches who just lying on this nigga to get him up out the way. When you got to switch your whole entire argument to basically say, oh, bruh, you know what? Actually, it wasn't no money paid for. Oh, bruh, you know what? The damn plane tickets that we had, you know, we said he booked 3 flights. You know, shit, we probably should have told you these was layovers. Like, all this shit about to come out, bruh.
Yeah, because
they're coming back home.
Like I can't speak specifically on the feds, but just me seeing how they work in the cases that I got locked up in. When I got locked up for my robbery, I looked at what this is how I really learned how the legal system works. I used to really think like, man, if this don't sound like it happened, I'm just not going to jail. No, if somebody say you did something, you're going to jail, and you got to prove your innocence, basically. But I'm basically saying it to say, when I went to court, what they was describing, when I watched it, if I didn't know myself, I would believe this shit. And basically, what they was doing was, imagine if it's a whole bunch of dots on the map and they not connected, and each dot is a fact. They got all the dots and then they draw their own lines to connect them, if that makes sense. And they making their story out of all of what they would call evidence. And basically, it's like one of the dots would be, I got a paintball gun in my car. Another dot would be, I'm accused of robbing somebody. Where they draw the line at is, he used a paintball gun to rob somebody. See what I'm saying? It's like they be making their own stories for real, if that shit sound believable.
So let me help you out. You right on everything you saying, but the feds have a reputation for overpowering on everything. Remember, everybody thought that P. Diddy was about to be done, right? So now that you know that Diddy ain't get basically destroyed out here, you can move back to LA and go back to them Diddy parties that you used to go to. But it's like they gonna say, hey, bruh, we got so much stuff you fried. Look at how they just did, what's cuz name? Damn, I just did this video yesterday. Damn, what's cuz name?
He said, "Go
with
watch."
The blue M&Ms, he was on Vlad and was like, "That's a pretty color." I ain't know.
I know is it Pee Wee Longway?
Yeah, Pee Wee Longway. Pee Wee Longway had a whole life sentence. He gonna end up doing about 11 years.
This said he mashed. Everybody keep asking who this on the phone. I hear you though.
The Californian landlord, man, hood lawyer. That's who I am. But they told y'all Pee Wee Longway was gonna get a life sentence. They even told you, what's the name, brother, is finna be out of there. And it look like he finna get up out of there. Future brother. So I'm telling you, brother, feds be on some BS. And there's even a possibility that Pooh can beat this case, but I got a crazy prediction that I'm gonna make tomorrow. And if it come true, I'm gonna be like, damn, yeah, it's lightweight. It's lightweight rotisserie chicken out here. But as it stands right now, bro, don't believe the feds with everything they say. I don't give a damn what they talking about.
Bro, don't believe no state's attorney on everything they say. Because they job, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. The defense job is to beat the case. Their job is to convict. Right or wrong don't matter. What matters is what we can convince y'all of, type shit. Like, they don't care if this person not guilty. If they got enough evidence to where it look like they guilty, they're gonna try to fight that and put you in jail, even if they believe you innocent. Now, I know that because my case, I know they know I was innocent, gang. None of this shit made sense. None of this shit made sense. I know they didn't believe I tried to rob somebody for some flip-flops, gang, while I'm working on the clock. Like,
I believe that.
With an AI-15, and you didn't give me the flip-flops, and that's all I asked for, and I put an AI-15 out on you in a busy-ass area like up north Lincoln Park, where hella white people at and there's skyscrapers and shit. Like, no, I don't think they believe that shit. Like, I feel like if it's, I'm not a person that just gonna let nobody rob me. But I promise you, if you pull up on me with an AI-15 and this is all you want, gang, I'm gonna give you this and some more shit.
But hold on, you used to be a huge Migos fan, so how do we know was it some Gucci flip-flops?
Man, I didn't even see what he had on because I never asked for nothing.
So you just robbed him just because?
I didn't do it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it really didn't happen. There was no evidence against me besides somebody just saying we robbed him. That's the only evidence it was. I didn't even have a gun. I didn't have no merchandise. They couldn't even legally charge me with a robbery because I didn't have shit. They talking about attempt armed robbery. Then somebody told me they can't even charge me with that. Then they lowered it to some other shit. It went from 21 to 45 to 6 to 30 to 3 to 7. Like, this shit, you don't need evidence to put a motherfucker in jail. All you need is a motherfucking person saying something like this.
You can indict a ham sandwich. Like, it don't take nothing for an indictment. Anybody can be indicted. Like, that ain't nothing. An indictment, half the time, the indictment just say a bunch of bullshit. So indictments ain't really that believable because at the end of the day, it's too easy.
Hey, DeMarcus Daniel said, go watch that Lil Reese featuring Tay Savage Trust No remix. You gonna see me in there. All right, so look, did you have to catch a body to be in that video? Let us know, folks.
Or did you have to choke out a girl?
Yeah, how you get in that video, gay? What you had to do to get that video, folks? You smoke some? What they say, slide or provide for? What you pay for the video? What you do, G? This gonna answer right now if the feds telling the truth. You say, bro, they feed a motherfucker, all of a sudden they telling. Fed achieve all their objectives, ruin Gucci street shred, get poo back off the streets. You say that was their goals?
Man, listen, bro, that sounds good.
He said, nah, that's my hood too.
Until you just realize that Gucci just told on this nigga, and it is what it is.
I just read that wrong. It say Lil Reese Tay Savage, not Lil Reese Dirt.
So you be commenting on shit and you don't be reading nothing?
No, like if I'm discussing like specifically what happened in a case with a motherfucker, yeah, I'm gonna be reading the paperwork, shit like that. But right now, this live is it was more so I didn't even know what you talking about the paperwork with Gucci Talent. I didn't know nothing about that. What I was talking about was the actual situation, like the robbery situation, what the feds did, what they doing. Like, I could show you what I do have type shit. It wasn't paperwork though. You see this shit? Like, I got.
Yeah, I read all that. But you want the real paperwork?
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I'll send it to you. Oh, did you call me on your punk ass iClouds, whatever the hell?
So the way my phone set up.
Man, I ain't hear nothing.
No, look. Every new conversation on my phone comes from an iCloud because I be running to people and they'd be like, put my number in your phone. They'd put their number in, then they call themselves, and I don't be liking that shit. So I have it called from my iCloud type shit. But you got my number though.
All right, there you go. It's right there in your phone. Or you want me to send it to you on Instagrams?
No, I could I could copy and paste this and send it to my computer.
Yeah, I didn't know people didn't have this paperwork. That shit crazy.
You got it off Pacer?
Nah, I don't get shit off nothing. My people send it to me. I ain't never put my name in shit. I'm scared of that. I pay people to get this shit.
You say, how Gucci tell the shit caught on surveillance? It says victims while they dropping that snitch jacket.
Okay, that's easy. How Gucci tell is because they didn't know about the robbery until you opened his mouth. Yeah, that's how that goes. You go look at the damn security footage to corroborate the story. That's how you do that. If you don't know now, you know.
So what about the footage that you was talking about? That's floating around?
No, they hell no. What the nigga, please?
Say, oh, that footage was different, huh?
That landlord. I don't know what you're talking about, 16.
Yeah, it's too, yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
The situation different now.
I don't know what the hell you talking about, man. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny in Philadelphia. You feel me? I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I'm talking about that music video.
Which one?
The one when no, man, I ain't gonna do that.
What music video, man? What you talking about?
Not music video, that GTA video when Shiesty was robbing Gucci.
Man, listen. FDO in about 20, 30 years.
Oh, how long Shiesty been home? 5 months?
I don't know, but he's looking at 2 life sentences on both those counts.
What, kidnapping and armed robbery?
Both of those, nah, it's not. They don't have armed robbery right now. That's what it's gonna break tomorrow. But I'll do it now. They're gonna come with a second superseding indictment with all the shit that they found in Pushashi Daddy house.
Probably guns.
That's where the guns and all that shit. As long as something matches that, because you gotta remember, they're saying niggas up guns and all this shit, but not one of these damn things is saying it's armed robbery.
Because they got to get the guns first, huh?
Well, they would want to prove it because, you know, it just goes better for proof. But they're going to say it anyways because they've seen it on camera.
Yeah. But look, if Gucci don't cooperate, can't they say that was like a publicity move? And then he just go to jail for being around guns? Like, don't they still need Gucci to cooperate?
100%. They need Gucci to cooperate what was said inside the studio. So the funnier part is when niggas try to say, oh, Gucci ain't rat, Gucci ain't snitch. Only Gucci, Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and Pooh Shiesty Daddy was in that studio. That's it.
So what the other names for? They was like outside of it?
That's outside, and they just started stripping niggas. They done choked out the little white boy, you know what I'm saying? Put the cameraman in a full Nelson, gave him titty twister.
I'd have been I'm just a cameraman, gang. Hey, bro, y'all tweak it.
Look, man, give it up or get it up. What you want?
I'm one of them niggas, mind my business for. I don't care what you doing to them niggas if they ain't me or my niggas for. I ain't seen nothing. I'd be in that bitch still mixing on the computer if I was the engineer.
Engineer wasn't in there.
Oh, bro, shit. I'm just saying, if I was the engineer or something, bro, I'd have been in that bitch like, hey, shit happened. Hey, boy, you... What? I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'd have been in there, nigga, half. I think that wedding ring. Mm-hmm. That was the part about the internet that pissed me off because, nigga, Gucci wedding ring is gone.
And he ain't replaced it or nothing?
A $2 million wedding ring? No. Sorry.
Insurance. I thought, shit.
I mean, he better go get the insurance for it now because you clearly are a victim of a crime.
Okay. It says 16 Pooh had on the ankle monitor. He was on house arrest.
Surely was.
Was it a GPS one?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with the... I guess he thinking Gucci a street nigga, ain't nobody gonna tell.
That's what you would have thought, but then you should have went and did your history and your research on Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane definitely a tell.
Well, Gucci tell with the clone tell. Because, you know, I ain't believing none of this clone shit. I used to think all that shit was just people crazy. Conspiracy theories. I used to look at them like they retarded. Not retarded, but something wrong with them, some more stuff, right? But the more and more stuff I'm seeing, there's too many people that's coming out and admitting to doing that and cloning. And, you know, people that got government positions, people either that was whistleblowers and then got fired after this. Or, because, you know, a lot of times when people come out as whistleblowers, they just discredit them. And then years later, you find out what they said was true. And do you
want it to be true?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. In this case, I want that to be true, man. I don't want Gucci to go like that.
Then, man. Just say you want it to be true.
No, but I'm not saying that because of just Gucci. I'm talking about people like Joe Biden. I mean, yeah, John McCain. Hold on, no. Joe Biden. I'm talking about people like Joe Biden. They talking about Elon Musk not human. And you know, this the year of disclosure for real. Like this the year they finna really let people know about extraterrestrial, aliens, interdimensional beings, all type of stuff. So it's like, would it be shocking?
God ain't real.
Huh? Why would that mean God ain't real?
Because all of this stuff, like, that ain't in no Bible, that ain't in no Quran, that ain't in no Torah, that ain't in no.
A lot of stuff is in the Bible and Torah. Oh, I don't know about the Torah, but a lot of stuff is in the Bible.
Torah is nothing but the damn Old Testament.
But a lot of stuff is in the Bible. It's a lot of things in the Bible. When they say giants, what's to say a giant wasn't an alien?
So Shaq is an alien?
He might.
Wembanyama is an alien?
You might be. They say that they literally say it's hybrids that came and mixed with humans and walking around, and you wouldn't know unless you knew.
Sure. And if I had wheels, I'd be a wagon.
So you believe it ain't aliens, but they got documents that's classified about aliens. Like, why would they classify anything if it had no substance?
So why ain't you been abducted and probed in?
Why I gotta be me?
I mean,
you know how many homeless people outside that people consider crazy that say they didn't got abducted and nobody listens to because they drug addicts and already got mental illnesses. You know, people got the same stories that saying they got abducted and been on a ship. But the thing is, a lot of people that's doing the abductions, they it's not even aliens for real. It's I don't want to say the government because it ain't like the regular government, but it's agencies doing that, like humans. Staging UFOs and shit.
Listen, if you want to believe that, hey, more power to you. I can't tell you.
All right, so you want to make a bet?
Sure. What bet you want to make?
You're going to find out aliens real within the next 1 or 2 years.
Okay. I watch Star Trek.
We making a bet on this live. How much? 500? 100, 200, 3.
Let's go for channel deletion.
Oh, no, you tweaking. Because they might change their mind. The government be changing their mind sometime, man. To a channel deletion is crazy.
I thought you were standing on business.
I am. I do it with some money for. I ain't finna crash out.
That's money right there.
Yeah, that's all the money.
That's a lot of money, man. Well, not my channel, but you got a lot of money.
Nah, I'm fucked up.
I don't believe in aliens. I just don't. If you do, then that's what's
all right.
up.
So look. Do you believe that it's people that's out here pretending to be aliens? Then
yeah, they call it transgenders.
Oh shit! I'm not my chest. This nigga crazy.
My bad. My cousin gonna kill me because I shouldn't have said that. I support the trans community. I have a cousin that is trans, and that is my heart. So yeah, I don't mean anything I just said. I was just playing.
Hey, but somebody clipped when I said this gonna happen. Cause I want to have this clip, and I want to come back to this day, and I'm gonna show you, folks. What I believe is aliens been around, and they ain't no threat to us. But I believe that they when they announce aliens, they gonna make them appear to be a threat, and they gonna want all the governments to come together, and because the only way the whole world will come together and be one government is if it's a threat that everybody is scared of. They feel like more powerful. And so, I feel like that's how they get the new world order and get one world government.
So hold on, let me ask you this question. Just this simple question. You saying that all of this crap is true, right? About aliens and all this stuff and everything. Why would aliens want to come to Earth?
Because we messing with nuclear weapons and it affects a lot of shit in space.
That doesn't even make sense.
How don't it?
The thing we
we shooting down the aircraft.
We don't have the firepower to do nothing like that.
Yes, we do.
Why do you think we have 1,857 satellites up there?
What you mean, why?
Why do you think we had that up there?
Surveillance.
Okay. So once again, if this shit was real, if aliens was real, why would they want to come here?
I just told you we fucking shit up. We violent. We
killing ourselves. Like, why would
yes, but they already here.
Bro, we done put atomic bombs.
Yes, and that's why they coming for shit like that.
That's dumb. That doesn't make. If you had the ability to travel across solar systems, why would you come to the place that's killing itself?
Because, gang, you don't ever notice every time there's a threat, a nuke's going off, is UFO sightings right where the base is at, where the nuclear weapons at.
16, you wasn't alive when the last nuke went off. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm not saying when they go off. When it's a threat of nuclear weapons, there is also UFO sightings at military bases.
When was the last freaking nuclear threat? When?
I'm finna pull it up.
Go ahead, get your Googles. And don't tell me no bullshit George Bush told you.
Talking about George Bush.
Junior.
Hold on.
No Kim Jong-un bullshit. No, none of that. This niggas is stupid. They said these people that tied Gucci Mane ass up, effed him and robbed him.
Why they do Gucci like that, folks?
Because all these cats think that Gucci was some untouchable monster, bro. We all can be robbed.
Now, being
Everybody can be robbed.
as I am in UFO research, where like I know there's a nuclear connection. There's a great book by a guy named Robert Hastings called UFOs and Nukes, and it's like 600 pages, and it is 167 Q cleared ICBM security personnel, radar operators, employees at nuclear bases where they're saying they see tic tacs, orbs, saucers, all sorts of stuff flying around our nuclear sites, often disarming the nukes. And so it's always tough to answer that question where you're like, what do you think of Skywatcher? I'm like, if I don't have that ontology where like UFOs are showing up around nukes constantly, which I'm deep in this, and they do. They show up all around the world. There's a town in Japan called Ino, which is next to the Fukushima prefecture. Fukushima is famous for its civilian nuclear grid, which was built in the 1970s. It has a museum dedicated to UFOs in the 90s that they built. Everybody there is obsessed with UFOs. Vice did a documentary in 2022 because they are obsessed with UFOs. There are geomagnetic anomalies they found all over this mountain. Sengun Mori there, and there are UFO researchers there, and like everybody in that town believes in UFOs. Bariloche, Argentina, 1995.
It ain't just him. All right, so when you got multiple people that work at military bases and they all saying the same thing, you just know it all witnesses.
Said out your mouth, you said, I feel like every time there's a nuclear threat, here comes the doggone aliens and all that crap. I asked you to tell me the last real credible threat that the aliens came where we really was scared as hell, like this shit gonna happen. You've never felt that in your life, ever.
I wouldn't because I'm not at no military base. I'm not seeing this.
You're in America. What does that mean?
This not stuff they putting on the news for everybody to know.
Okay. God bless you. You know what I
mean? Why would they put something on the news and cause panic and tell people it's something in the sky that we don't understand and is more capable than the government? Why would they do that? That's a national security issue.
16. They did it in Hawaii.
Did what?
They did it in Hawaii a couple of years ago. It acted like they got hit by a nuke. They got all type of text messages telling them to get down for cover. What the hell are you talking about?
So what about all the pilots and shit too that said they seen shit in the sky?
So you do know that there are things that refract from clouds when you're going fast as hell, right?
And they show up on radar?
You got it, 16, man. You got it. You believe that the government control the weather too, right?
They already said they can.
Who said that?
I don't know. What you mean?
This nigga said they already said they can. You know the government gave you the internet, right?
Yeah, and didn't
the government control the internet?
Didn't they already admit to being able to put artificial clouds in the sky?
That ain't the same thing. That's what they call chemtrails. That's different. And it don't be as high as no goddamn. Man, come on, bro. You not serious, are you?
How we tweaking? All right, so look, y'all was telling us what to stick to We both got different arguments, and you saying we both tweaking. So how we both?
I'm not arguing. I hear you out. I just disagree.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying argument. When I say arguments, I mean like different points of views. But it's people in the comments basically saying,
stick to the topic.
Stick to rap conversations. Y'all tweaking. Y'all morons. Y'all know what y'all talking about.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you.
If we both saying two different things, how the fuck we both don't know what we talking about? One person got to be right and one person got to be wrong, right?
Man, that don't matter, man. That don't matter, man. Don't nobody care about that crap.
See, Seti ain't gonna tell you the truth because I don't know. I think your friends might not like that shit at a time right now.
I tell the truth every time I speak. Y'all just don't believe it. I told y'all the truth January 15th, 2026, and y'all didn't believe me. Because
the FBI wanted that shit out there. That's their agenda. They don't want the alien shit out yet. They ain't approve of that shit yet. You see when Obama said it, motherfucker Trump got mad.
Trump was one of the first people to say that dumbass shit.
He wanted the credit probably. That's why he get the Obama ass tweaking. But matter of fact, we finna drop this shit. We finna really drop it. But that's what I'm saying. Why would they have files on aliens if it ain't no aliens game? Why would Trump say we finna go declassify this? Why would it be classified? Why would nothing be classified?
You have to still look and see if what's said is true. That doesn't
but why would it be classified though?
Why would certain things be classified?
Yeah, if there's no substance.
Unknown is unknown. You do know that we ain't even fully delve and dive deep into the damn what's the name, right? Into the ocean, right? There's still hundreds of thousands of species we still don't know about. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah. Is it classified? Is they classified?
Hell yeah, it's classified. What the fuck?
So you telling me you don't think that means some shit going on down there?
That means that anything is possible, but I don't believe in aliens. So however you want to spin that, spin it.
So do you believe in other life besides humans and animals? Life in other areas, other life on Earth, shit like that, other intelligent life forms.
What are you talking about?
Intelligent life forms, or what we identify as intelligence.
Trees are alive. Venus flytraps are alive. Like, come on, bro.
Intelligent.
Plants are alive. Yeah, all this shit is intelligent. It's not, nigga, germs are alive. A disease is alive.
Yes, almost everything is alive essentially. But when I say alive, you know what I mean, man.
No, I don't. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I said intelligent life forms.
I'm still waiting.
As smart as humans or smarter. You don't believe there's nothing out here smarter than us. That's more capable of us. So you feel like AI alive?
Yeah, technically, yes.
In what way? Because I heard people say they believe it's conscious.
There's conscious AI.
You say, I'm just saying the title say something about Gucci and Poot out there. We talked about it. It is more to talk about though.
That's what they want. You're supposed to spin it and ask the same damn questions every 15 to 20 minutes. That's how the radio stations do it.
You say it's such a spooky. All right, look, we finna get back to it. Let me see where I left off at. Where's that? All right, I showed y'all the picture. Talked about the FBI raid. Told y'all the father role. All right, so one correction. The Greyhound details, basically.
Ain't no correction. What are you talking about? You want more explanation?
Hold on, let me read. It say that some of the crew took a Greyhound bus to Dallas, but per the Department of Justice, Greyhound records show multiple defendants traveling back to Memphis from Dallas the next day. They drove down in a rental, committed the robbery, then some took the bus home. The car was probably too hot to ride back in. There's also photos from the Department of Justice showing injuries to the wrist and neck of some of the victims.
Yeah, they bit him.
What? Probably choked him up. Yeah. Oh, it ain't like no.
On his wrist, it definitely looked like they bit him, but there's no real teeth marks there.
Probably a watch getting snatched off.
Definitely. The nigga had Apple AirTags and everything he had. His Louis bag, all of that stuff. He made his report January 16, 2026.
All right, so this is the paperwork. Let me see.
But go ahead, read that paperwork, bro. I gotta go to sleep. My wife don't kill me. So, yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Oh, bro. That's 79 for everybody that just came. We finna go back, talk about this shit again.
He finna diss me, y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, man. All right, let's get to this paperwork, though. Y'all right. The title don't say that. We done went off on a tangent, man. Don't get mad at me. You came late. Do I feel like reading all this? Let me see. It's 30-some pages, folks. I got pictures of this shit. Oh, this the wrist that it's talking about. And his neck messed up. Exterior surveillance videos are moved from there. They pull it up in a truck. And he had no mask on. He ain't had no mask on. What y'all doing? He ain't had no mask on. All right, so this what they probably talking about with Gucci when they say RD. They say RD described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Williams Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout at Pooh Shiesty. The victim identified Williams Sr. Instagram account as Mob Ties Global. He was with somebody from Mob Ties? Hold on. The victim. Pooh Shiesty Daddy, Mob Ties. All right, Big 30. BP and RD. So who was MM and BP? Let me see. Oh, they don't got the victim, just the defendants. So they got the victims. Do we got the victims' names? MM and BP and RD all identify Wright, a well-known hip-hop artist known as Big 30, as present during the offense. MM and RD identifies Instagram account as Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. This account contains photographs of Wright with Williams Jr. and Waters. And investigators located a Facebook account associated with Wright depicting him with Williams Jr. and Waters. BP and BP identified KD as a nickname for Waters and described him as Williams Jr.'s right-hand man. Described Waters' attire during the offense as a black hoodie with white stripes down the sleeves, which matches an individual captured on surveillance video at the offense location. Investigators matched Waters' driver's license photograph to the individual depicted throughout at KD. BP identified an individual he knew as Damn Fool 375 present during the offense and described his physical appearance and clothing. Investigators loaded the Instagram account Damn Fool 357, an associated Facebook account featuring photographs with Williams Jr. Wright and the other target suspect. Investigators matched Rogers' state identification photograph to the individual depicted on these accounts. Let me see. They took a Rolex. Showing him what? Oh, he posted a Rolex. He posted the video of the Rolex he took. Why they be doing that? They be telling on themselves. It look like Gucci told, but it look like they telling on themselves. You say MM, white guy, the other is the cop. What's the cop name? Oh, you say go to the top of the paperwork? I did kind of skip through it. United States of America versus, I don't know about. January 10th, 450 victims who will be referred to as victim kidnapped at some point. Damn, Gucci, man. You better hope it's somebody else with some same initials as you. Is it safe to say Gucci told off of this? Or is it still speculations until it come out for real, like a name? You should. I'm gonna type in witness. Is it a way to search? Let me see. Tools, find. Alright. Look every time. Oh, let me type in Davis. His last name never come up in here. Gucci name. Gucci don't come up. Davis don't come up. Loyalty and betrayal said don't get a government names. Nah, how it's looking? How it's looking? It's definitely looking like Gucci told. I just don't want to say he told because I don't see his name. But it's like RD. Roger Davis, whatever his name is. That don't look good. But I want to wait until I could really say, like, yeah, he told. Right now, it looked like he told. He got some explaining to do. That word witness come up so many times. Eyewitness accounts state that Williams Jr. brought RD into the recording studio and demanded that RD sign. Oh yeah, RD is Gucci. Gucci telling. Yeah, Gucci is telling. It's snap. Gucci telling. It's a eyewitness accounts state that Williams brought RD into the recording studio and demanded that RD sign a release contract at gunpoint before taking RD's wedding ring, watching earrings and cash. It's saying RD told the police that this happened. Gucci is a snitch. Gucci told, bro, this is stamp. Bro, this is stamp. This ain't no rumor. Gucci got robbed for his watch, wedding ring, and earrings. He is RD in the paperwork, and every time you see RD saying some police shit. Gucci is a snitch. Gucci is a rat, boy. This ain't no speculation. Gucci told, folks. Now I see why I said he was talking like that. Boy, Gucci is a rat. It's over with. You cooked. You better hope you a clone. What's going on? Gucci a rat. Hold on. Let me type in RD. See how many times. Well, we see. Let me read all this. Gucci specifically told on Pooh Shiesty. He getting, I don't probably even know the other niggas. I know Shiesty. Yeah, he did that. He put the Drake to my head. Gucci, you. Eyewitness accounts also placed Williams Jr. in a room when the additional kidnapping and robberies of MM and BP occurred. Cell phone records, electronic location monitoring, surveillance placed Williams Jr. at the offense location. Offense location. He was at a Staples location, believed to be printing termination of the contract. This nigga went to Staples and printed the contract, folks. Hell nah. Eyewitness accounts state that Williams Sr. got the recording studio. Oh, he got the studio? Gucci thought it was sweet. Why they take him? Oh, that's probably the only way he feel like it was sweet, because he had him going to the studio. He says, Gucci really supposed to catch a body behind this? Gucci ain't supposed to catch nothing. Gucci rich, folks. Gucci a rich street nigga, gang. I don't gotta say what he's supposed to do. He know what he's supposed to do. He a rich street nigga. He's supposed to do something or don't do nothing, folks. Bro. Unless Gucci don't claim to be a street nigga no more, folks. He don't act like it. Nah, hold on, wait. Gucci did just have videos saying he wouldn't do no police shit. He would go to the police. But let me see. I'm finna look at the press conference.
Let me get this straight. You pretended to be the Italian man's fiance?
Hold on, let me take it off.
Feelings for the cousin brother?
I ain't trying to put music in my shit. No, sir.
I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty,
don't forget
Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters.
You said going to the police and the police coming to you ain't the same? Nah, it ain't the same. But when the police come to you, you have the right to remain silent, my brother. It's a right. You got the right to remain silent. It's really the right to remain silent to not incriminate yourself. But you don't got to tell either, bro. I don't remember what happened. I hit my head, bro. I don't remember what happened. I hit my head. I got a bad headache. I can't remember what happened yesterday. My people told me I failed. I passed out or something. I don't know what's going on, huh? I lost. Yeah, I must have lost my ring, I guess. I don't know. I don't know nothing about no ring. You don't even gotta say that. You see what I'm saying? You don't even have to say that. There's so many things you could do. Just because the police come to you, bro, you don't gotta say nothing. If you're a civilian, though, you could say what you want to say. Gucci ain't supposed to be saying nothing, though. But I don't know. I can't say what Gucci's supposed to be doing. I don't know Gucci. I don't know how Gucci living. I know how Gucci was living. I don't know if Gucci just changed, changed his life, don't care about that, outgrew that. Really just changed his life. I don't know. But Gucci was just smoking Pookie Low, gang. Like, I don't know, gang. Like, Gucci was just smoking Pookie Low. I don't know what's going on, folks. It don't matter if it's on camera. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It don't matter. If it's on camera, why you gotta ask me? If you got this on camera, why you gotta ask me? You're right. Kato man made rules for no other man's life. But he made rules for his own life. I don't know if he changed the rules. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he changed. I don't know if he don't believe what he used to believe no more. I believe in that. I believe in people grow up misguided, misled. I believe people could grow up misguided, misled, and think something right, think something cool, and then change their mind, change it, and they start seeing things different and start feeling like this ain't you know, this ain't what you want to do. You want to be a man, you want to stand up for your family, be there for your family. Because essentially, bro, the streets is, if you live by streets rules, you essentially picking the streets over your family. Because if you ever get in a situation where something go down, whether you did or your people did and you with them, and you got a family, a wife, and kids at home, you got to choose between going back home to your kids and family, picking your family, who you supposed to love more than the streets, or sticking to your morals and your code and not saying nothing and potentially going away forever and picking the streets. So like somebody who felt like, yeah, the streets, this and that when they was a kid and they thought that was cool and they ain't know no better and they ain't had no wife and no family. And then they get older and they been rich for years, for a long time. And they stop acting street and stop moving street and stop dissing dead people and stop, claiming that all together and denounced it way before some trouble happened. And they honestly different and changed their life. And then something like that happen and they do that. I don't really look at them as that bad because I believe some people misguided and misled and could change. But if you still pushing that shit and then something happen and then you do it, then you act like you changed, no, it's not gonna work. Now, right now, if Gucci come out and act over civilian, over not on that, over this and that, it's too late, gang. It's too late. Bro, you invalid.
Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry...
Hey, imagine that. Imagine you at the crib chilling wherever you at, and then this pop up on TV and they getting that. You just hear your name or your name pop up and they getting that. He hasn't been arrested, but he will be soon. Imagine that. Imagine you hear that. Imagine you thought you was good, you got away, ain't nothing happened, and then they getting that your name on here.
Professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
Yo, I'm
As
on the
alleged,
stream.
Williams Jr. produced an
I'm live
AK-style
stream.
and forced one of the victims to sign a release
so he got your
from the
hurt.
recording
Hurt
contract at gunpoint. The
Hop on the
remaining
Discord or something.
conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, an AK-style pistol. Takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams.
Man, Gucci. He told, man.
Yeah, he did. I just read it. He told for sure. I was wondering why I said he was on it, but that's how like you ain't read the paperwork, gang. You don't be reading this shit. I see why he said it. It's right there. Gucci told.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to that. That shit just confirmed to me that Gucci Mane, that's a clone. That ain't the real Gucci Mane that went to jail for. They ain't the one that put dude them in 6 feet under.
I think it is. I think it is though, gang, because that same one told on Jeezy, gang.
Oh, so he been a rat the whole time, please?
Yeah, my folks just overlooked that shit. They liked him too much. You know, when people like you, gang, they ain't going against you. They ain't believing nothing. They gonna ride for you. When people stop liking you, gang, they gonna believe anything they hear about you. That's one thing I see.
Gucci Mane look flair, blood.
Man, even if he a clone, before he was a clone, he still told, gang. He ain't tell the police, maybe, but he told the world. And the police are in the world. Shit.
Police are in the world. Hold on, you ain't wrong.
Like, you say, does anyone know how much time Pooh had behind his parole? It might be in the paperwork. I ain't get to look through it. I'm gonna look. But it don't even matter. He facing 2 life sentences just off of what he did.
His ass going up, bro. His ass going up for 10. He ain't coming out for another 10.
And I was finna say, man, this only could really work if Gucci and them tell. They telling. Gucci, you got all these other people there. Why you ain't just let them do it and just they ain't had nothing to do with nothing? I don't want to talk. You could have did that and kept he want that insurance money, he want that bread, folk. You could have just I lost it, gang. You could have. I don't want to talk. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what they talking about. I got my shit. Bro, then do your claim later or something. Like, what you doing, folk? Like, this could have all still happened and you could have said nothing and still bearing Gucci, folk. Now you gonna. You went from Gucci to Gunna.
No. You know what they did to him, gang?
Man,
they lock a film to him.
I don't know what you talking about, bro. You tweaking, for what the fuck is you talking about?
Senior rented a vehicle that was used by the group, surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least 2 of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this,
What
we will,
PZ do at
together
Home
with our
Depot?
law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice. I want to thank the FBI Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, the FBI's Memphis Resident Agency and Nashville Field Office, the
What y'all
Memphis
got going on
Safe Task
Instagram,
Force,
man? I ain't
the
even been
Dallas
seeing
Police
nobody been
Department,
commenting. You say, man, he
the
told
United
our
States
childhood
Attorney
messed
for
up.
the Western District of Tennessee, Michael
My
Donovan,
childhood
and
good.
AUSA
50
Greg
ain't tell
Wagner,
yet.
the U.S.
Oh,
Attorney's
did he?
Office for the
Boy,
Eastern
50
District of
told for my
Texas,
childhood over with.
my dear friend and colleague Jay Combs,
I ain't
and
gonna
the
lie,
U.S. Attorney's
50
Office for the
ain't 50
Middle
with
District of Tennessee, including my
something
colleague
like his
Brady
partner,
Dusek, for their
a rat or
outstanding
something?
contributions in this multi-jurisdictional investigation
partner?
and prosecution. I'd also like to highlight the
I gotta do my
extraordinary work.
research,
None
man.
of this
I gotta do my
happens
homework.
without the extraordinary work of our AUSAs in this office, and I'm here to say we have the best AUSAs in the entire country. That includes AUSAs Robert Withers, Claire Demers, and my violent crime chief, Jeremy Fugate. This case really underscores the importance of standing up for crime victims, no matter who they are or where they come from, and the incredible collaborative, investigative partnerships that we have, not only in the
Hey, the people on
District of
Instagram,
Texas,
can
but
y'all
across
see the whole
country,
screen? Or
and we are
do
all
it?
working
Is it
together
just
to
like
make our country
vertical?
safer. So thank you for being here
Let me
today,
know how it look
and
for
I'll
y'all.
answer some questions after my colleague here speaks. But now I'm going to turn it over to him, and this is Jeremy Wright, who's the Dallas FBI Assistant Special Agent in charge.
Hey,
They
folks,
say
call me
that.
back when you done.
Good morning, everybody.
They say
As
that's
Ryan
Jay-Z
said, my name is
business
Jeremy
partner at
Wright,
Rock Nation.
Assistant Special Agent in
Was a
charge for
CI.
FBI Dallas. As United States Attorney Raybold said, we're here today to announce the arrest of several individuals in the Memphis and Nashville, Tennessee areas, as long as one here in Frisco, Texas. These arrests are the result of a violent kidnapping of 3 individuals here in the Dallas area. The majority of those arrested did travel from Memphis to Dallas to commit that offense. Our office collaborated with multiple law enforcement agencies and other FBI offices to carry out this investigation that ultimately led to these arrests.
Yeah, they was moving dumb for real, fool. Like, what was they doing? Like, even if y'all was gonna do this, gang, like, Shiesty, why you gotta do it? Why you still gotta be front line, gang? Like, why is you still front line? How you say your name? Dumb's daughter. What's that word, man? We talking about this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci situation. I bet. But yeah, Shiesty, what you doing, gang? Why is you front line? Like, why you ain't just send your people, the people that don't nobody know who they is? I guess you gotta be there because that's how you get Gucci there. I get that. But why you gotta be the one to do it? Why you can't go to the studio, do all that, then dip off, say you gotta use the bathroom or something like that. Then just come out and act confused or something, or just leave, dip off. Oh, bro, y'all got him where y'all need him. You say you slimy. That was slimy. You still did it, but you could have been a little more slimier, fool. You could have got him there. Oh, bro, I gotta use the bathroom, fool. Oh, bro, how your car outside? Get up out of there. Don't even say nothing. Oh, bro, motherfucker know that mean green light. Oh, bro, you get up out of there. But that's because he felt that shit. He wanted to do that shit. He felt it personal. He getting that shit. I'm going to do this shit. They getting that out. Fuck that. We going to do it with you. That's really what it come down to. He probably would have did it himself. Bro, he really, like, I'm on that. What's up? We with it too. But he shouldn't have been doing that. But he did. That's how you know he don't be lying in his raps. What he say, unfortunately, I'm the top shooter and CEO of my game, a CEO, top shooter in my game. Like, folks wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. But he tweaking though. Like, why? Why? Boy, you was finna have a nice summer. A nice couple years, probably. Like, why you do that? But it's so crazy though, because people be praising that, be cheering it on, be like, yeah, you that, you this, you that, until they go to jail. Then it's why you do that. You dumb. Like, people don't know what they want, bro. People gonna have something to say regardless, and that's why you should just do what you want to do, and don't care what nobody think, bro. Because they gonna have something to say regardless, bro. You be a civilian and do all the right things, they gonna call you a goofy and say you a snitch like Gucci. You rapping, you don't do that, they gonna say you a goofy, you don't live your raps. You rapping, you do that, they gonna say you real, you valid, you solid, you one of them niggas, you one of them ones, they gonna love you, they gonna praise you, they gonna celebrate you. You rapping, you do that and you get caught, your ass a goofy. Why was you doing that? You just lost everything, you threw it away, your ass dumb, you a crash out. Lose, right? You better think about how to win. For them, do what worked for you. Fuck what everybody else think.
So I'd like to thank the Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, Dallas Police Department, the Memphis Safe Task Force, Memphis, Tennessee Police Department, and the Shelby County, Tennessee Sheriff's Department for helping with this investigation. Violent crime does remain a top priority for the FBI, and we dedicated significant resources from here in Dallas FBI.
My bad, I keep pausing. They say Peasy got beat up at Home Depot, but he denying it. Who's saying that? It's a video of that? Somebody send it to my DM on my Discord or something.
Nashville, Little Rock, Birmingham, and Atlanta FBI offices to investigate and successfully arrest these individuals. We remain committed to investigating violent crimes like these. No matter who you are, we will fight every day alongside our partners to make our communities safer. So, thank you.
And we have time for some questions. If you would just identify who you were with and your name would be helpful. Yes, sir.
Kevin Reese with WFAA.
Hi, Kevin.
It may be in the release that you're going to send us, but can you be more specific to who these victims are and a specific location of this studio that you were talking about?
I'll answer the last part first. Yes, it'll be in the complaint, and we're happy to get you a copy of that. It's now unsealed. It was all.
You said they had him away in Texas. They could have played it smarter. I think he didn't plan it out. He just did a spontaneous high on drugs and his emotions. They look like they happy as hell. They did something to go back to jail. They say his daddy sent them off. I don't see how they thought they would get away too many cameras. Because I'm telling you, bro, niggas feel like when you a street nigga and you do something else to a street nigga, they feel like they ain't gonna tell. They feel like get it back in blood. That's what they feel like. That's how they feel. They feel like get it back in blood. They feel like that's how you gonna move. Either you gonna do something or you ain't gonna do nothing. But they don't think you gonna do that. You say first y'all praise niggas for their reputation, then they get locked up for being who they say they is. Now they goofies. For real. That's what they be doing for real. You ain't wrong. You say I'm just getting on the part when you ask them if he rolling 60 Great Street. I bet.
Off Dallas Parkway in Dallas, Texas, a music studio. That's what's identified in the complaint. As far as victims go, we won't get into at this time who the victims are or not.
Chase with the Dallas Morning News. Can you describe the injuries suffered by the three victims?
So you had Gucci Flat.
So one of the victims, and this is actually in the complaint, and we'll get you a copy as well. There's a photograph of the injury. It looks like there's some abrasions on the neck and arm.
You were still seeking one suspect, you said.
One of the individuals that's been charged has not had his initial appearance yet, but agents are actively working to locate and bring him to court.
And I wanted to touch on that, actually. Eric Bushman with KRLD. Since there's one person you're still trying to get to come in, I guess it's not an arrest, it's its initial appearance, you have said that you're trying to work out. Because you're going public with this, are you afraid at all that that's going to hinder it eventually getting another individual in?
Agents are working to find him. The complaint has already been unsealed, and a number of these defendants have had their public hearing already, their initial appearance, and so it's already out there that this individual has been charged, and so that information is in the public record. But I trust that the agents will be able to identify this person and find them and bring them to justice. Of course, that person can turn themselves in immediately.
Two questions. This is Chase with the Dallas Morning News again. So the initial incident happens in January 10th.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
Yeah, let's empty in that for real, for real.
The timeline and the length of time, you know, why we're talking about this now, because it sounds like these arrests happened recently. And then the second part of that question, did all of the arrests happen yesterday, or were they happening over the span of time that we're talking about?
Yeah, good questions. I'll start with the last part. 8 of the 9 happened yesterday, and then we're still working on one more. And that was, again, a lot of those happened in Memphis. One happened in Nashville, and we're working now with our Georgia counterparts to get the last person brought to justice. Do you want to ask another question, follow up to that?
Actually, I forgot he had 2. Come back to me after you.
Okay, and remind me of your first part,
Yeah,
sir.
he definitely tweet, man.
The initial incident on January 10th,
Yep.
or April 2nd. Can you describe and kind of characterize why, that amount of time passed before there were arrests?
Well, that was one of the reasons I wanted to list off some of the evidence that has been uncovered to date.
Yeah, if he went this far, he
subpoena
probably gonna
work,
take the
search
stand.
warrant work, and things like that in order to develop the investigation. And so the agents here with me, the agents out in the field, it takes a little bit of time to identify who did this offense and build a case so that we feel comfortable bringing the charges. So actually that's pretty quickly for a federal case of this gravity and this nature. And so I'm very proud of the investigative work, and it will continue from this office as well as our FBI and our local police department.
If convicted of these charges, these arrests, how serious are these crimes? What do these people face?
They're facing a range, so there's no mandatory minimum in this case. It's a range of punishment, and it'll be in the province of the judge, whoever gets the case. But it could be from 0 all the way to life imprisonment. And as you know, a lot of what will guide what's called the sentencing guidelines will be the individual's previous criminal history, the fact that one of these individuals committed the offense while on home confinement, so actually serving a federal offense,
Gonna be fucked,
assuming
man.
that individual is convicted,
If
that
he
will be an
convicted,
aggravating factor for sure.
Yeah, if Sicey convicted, he gonna be
I
fucked.
was curious, I know you're being quiet so far on the victims here, but could you at least tell us, outside of them being local to Dallas, were they aspiring artists? Are they known locally or even nationally? Can you at least tell us that?
I'm not going to get into the victim stuff at this time. I think that more will be coming out there that will help clarify, but I'm not at liberty at this stage of the investigation to disclose that.
And then can you describe the operation to conduct?
He said if he do that, then I think we gotta say he snitched. No, he snitched already. He snitched. Nah, hold on. Just in case you forgot. Where's that? Where's that? I'm gonna find it. I don't feel like looking for it right now. But matter of fact, where's that? The victims, RD. We already seen RD got his wedding ring took. So we know RD is Gucci because Gucci got his wedding ring took. Now it's say RD identified Wright, a well-known hip-hop artist, as Big 30 as present during the offense. MM and RD identify his Instagram account as Big 30. RD is Gucci. We gotta say he is snitch. The paperwork saying he is snitch. He gotta take the stand to be a snitch. That's what y'all saying? You say he just a witness those allegations? He a witness. Ain't he telling? When you a businessman, you don't take your street just because they did it. You take it by the books. When you Gucci, you don't do that. I believe he could be a businessman that grew up, but he just was talking about smoking Pookie low, gang. He told, gang. It's right here. Want to see what else he told that? What's that? They state that Williams Jr. bought RD into the recording studio Who else? Who else will be bringing Gucci there? That's Precisely bringing Gucci there to the studio, demanding that he signed a release contract at gunpoint. Who else will be able to sign a release contract? Gucci, RD. Took the wedding ring, watching earrings. Yeah. Bro, Gucci told y'all tweaking. Ain't no iffy told. Gucci told, boy. Dre Squirrel, you would never know. Literally.
All of those arrests, I imagine they were in different places. Maybe they all happened around the same time. I'm not sure.
I'm going to hand that one off to my colleague here, Jeremy Wright.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. It requires a lot of partnerships across multiple jurisdictions to be able to conduct simultaneous arrests in a manner, to not alert other folks and to do it safely. So really, it's just a coordinated effort. And fortunately, we have great relationships here locally with Dallas PD and our other partners, as well as other FBI offices have the similar relationships. Memphis is unique. They have the Memphis Safe Task Force there currently, which was kind of a help in a lot of this. So it's really just coordination and pre-planning.
And a follow-up to that. So were all of the arrests in Memphis or? No,
the Memphis.
Yeah. It don't matter if he told or not because they robbed off duty and it's on camera, all that. Most likely they was going to be arrested. What I'm saying is if Precisely go to jail or not, don't matter. Gucci is a rat is what I'm saying. Y'all keep saying it don't matter. He's going to go to jail regardless. That might be true. He's going to go to jail regardless. Gucci's still a rat. Bro, like, it don't, all that other stuff don't matter. Gucci a rat, gang. What y'all don't see? You talking about either way, he ain't give out that government name. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't never that fanned out for a Gucci, gang. Just call it what it is. He a rat, folks. Call it what it is. Why y'all finna really be making all these excuses? Y'all finna make all these excuses. He a rat. What other excuse y'all got? Let me read them. I'm finna read the comments. That's old business. It's on camera. Ain't much he could try to do or say. They know what happened. Security guard was an ex-police officer and he reported it. It don't matter if he snitched. They robbed off duty. Gucci is a businessman. I don't think he should be labeled as a snitch unless it's a street beef. Vivian, man. Vivian, stay out this, man. Vivian, sit this one out, man. He just got a gun put to his head, and they told you, lucky we won't pop you. And you were saying, if it was street beef, if it was street beef, you missed the part with the Draco to the head. You say Gucci ain't been the same since he started hanging out with QCP and his wife control him. Yo, 16 is busting outside. They ain't didn't get hot for real. It's about to be a cold summer. I hope not, man. East Atlanta still stand with folks. It's either way. He didn't give out that government name. He gave out the Instagram name, so he ain't a snitch. That's what you're saying? Bro, Instagram know what's going up, folks. Instagram know what's going on. They getting that, man. That guy a rat, folks. Instagram know what's going on. YouTube, I don't know what. Y'all don't know what's going on. Facebook know what's going on. Instagram know what's going on. YouTube don't seem to know what's going on. Don't matter. He got backdoored by somebody. He fed off his plate. So let slime shit be slime. He was trying to get the fish to come above water. He is a rat, brother. Y'all tweaking. You say, oh, Gucci wouldn't win for that. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, Gucci, he ain't go for it fully with Jeezy, but he told on him. He definitely told on him. He told the world it was Jeezy. He sent him. But then Jeezy kind of told himself, didn't he say he put some money on that chain or something? Didn't he say that in a song or something? Like everybody told on themselves for real. Everybody told on something. You say Gucci ain't seen a gun for real. The last gun he owns probably 380. He killed Pookie with. They put that Drake to his shit. He ain't see those shit like that in real life. He damn. Gucci probably had a Tech 9 with a shoestring tied around this shit, walking around like that, folk. He gave that deal. That's a fully Drake. You getting that?
We had one
For y'all know for the shiesty, y'all was all come shiesty up though, for real, for real.
in Frisco, Texas, yesterday morning. The rest were in Memphis, and as the U.S. Attorney said, we're actively pursuing the final arrest. Yeah.
Did you have another question, sir?
Mugshots, is that going to be out somewhere when we can get that?
Thank you.
I think that becomes public record, but I'm not sure. If I could follow up with you right after, Catherine, if you would get to make sure that we get that information over there. Thank you for coming. If there are any further questions, I just want to underscore the importance here in Northern District of Texas of vigorously prosecuting violent crime. And a couple days
Let me say, get that pounds in the trash can, Gucci man ass snitching. Don't nobody wanna fuck with Gucci. Fans kicked the door when they told him they told him Shiesty did it. Gucci ass bogus, folks. What's going on, bro? This the year of the rat. Yeah, aliens coming out this motherfucker. We got wars going on. What else going on, folks? What's going on in the world, man?
ago, I did a press conference in Fort Worth, Texas, but it just highlights the collaboration. The state, local police are some of our best friends and best partners. Chief Como is a dear friend and partner of this office and has been fantastic for us, working with some of the best in the business, the FBI, and I'm just really honored to stand shoulder to shoulder with the men and women in my office. So again, we look forward to prosecuting this case vigorously, and if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to Catherine Miller. Thank you.
Spring.
Damn, man. He said he wasn't gonna tell it at first. It don't matter what he was gonna do. What matters is what he did. Talk about what he was gonna do. You seen what he did? Fuck what he was gonna do. Did you see what he did? That man told. You see, he already ran the check. But with age, I'll figure it out. Hey, madman with facts. I get what you saying, gang. I feel that. I don't know if you've seen what I was saying earlier. I feel that, right? But if that's what type of time you on, gang, you're supposed to have been on that type of time. You're supposed to be denouncing that type of shit. You're supposed to be trying to get other people to understand and wake up. You're supposed to be getting other people to be on man time, gang. You're supposed to be on that type of time way before you get in a situation like this. You're supposed to be been on that type of time. People supposed to know that's what you want. People supposed to know you view things differently. Like I said, like it's people that was misguided, misled. It's people that was really misled out here who really don't know no better. That only knew one way and was taught this and was molded this way, gang. And then they went through so much shit and grow up and realize, damn, these people around me misled me. They misguided me. Then they started seeing real values, real man values and family values and shit like that. It's people like that, gang. But if that's what happened to you and you wake up on that type of time, bro, you're supposed to been moving that way. You don't wait till you get in a situation where you finna get locked up and tell, or a situation where somebody do something to you, then you tell. You're supposed to been let somebody know, like, I don't live by that. That ain't what I am. You see what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to been, you can't, like, you notice when people get caught up telling, when they get caught up as a snitch, they get real positive. Or real funny or something. Like they change how they act, bro. The motherfucker be a killer, super tough, this and that. They get caught up on some snitching shit. They turn to activists around this motherfucker. So just so people could like them. Like, oh yeah, he changed his life. That's why he did it. He just grew up. Nah, folk. He got caught up and told and his reputation was over with and he ain't had no choice but to do this shit. That's what be going on for real. But Gucci ass told, bro. I don't want to hit it. I don't know what y'all talking about. He told, bro. I think it was another video. Let me see. Oh, no, that's paperwork. Oh, this is just some more paperwork. I already seen that. I could just play that. I ain't never lied.
All of this happened on January 11th. Identification of the target suspects through Instagram, Williams Jr., Pooh Shiesty, BP, and RD all personally knew Williams Jr. by both his legal name and the name under which he performs, Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is a verified Instagram account, and the individual depicted throughout the account matches Williams.
That's what it is.
And RD described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hoodie shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search warrant of Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout at Pooh Shiesty. The victim.
I'm on the wrong one. My bad, dog. Damn, what the fuck? I don't feel like going through that again, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Then their last name came up 109 times. So Gucci flew into Dallas, Texas at 1 p.m. Oh, let me see something. Damn, did I pass it already? Charleston White clip probably got music in it though, huh? Don't it? Before I play it. I'm pretty sure it do. Let me see.
To a Shiesty tour. I'm not bullshit.
Yeah, this shit got music in it. I want to play. I can't play that though. Gucci Mane help. Oh yeah, this shit right here. Hold on. Literally says, even academics posted it. Department of Justice criminal complaint claims that Gucci Mane helped identify Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 as the assailants. He said, man, y'all out y'all effing mind if you think I'm a celebrate WAP situation. If though we ain't on one accord, none of my business carrying BSM. What that mean? I want to read the comments of this. Somebody who even mentioned him. Ain't nobody said that. I wonder what Ja Rule thinking at a time like this. What? Mind your business. Nobody said nothing to him. Who let that situation and thought about Walker? I'm confused. Walker in his prime would risk his life for Gucci. Real step of these kids think Pooh did something big. It took 10 grown men around Gucci by himself. Man, Gucci told. What y'all talking about? Gucci ass told. But what is Flocko talking about, bro? He just wanted to say something, be connected to the situation. You just wanted to be posted on a blog or something, naming the headline. Because what is you talking about, Walker? Ain't nobody wasn't thinking about you with this, bro. Okay. But they probably was, because he not rocking with Gucci, so they probably thinking like, oh yeah, Walker probably happy to call him a rat. What Wack had to say. Stop assuming about LaFleur and talk about what's really on the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty daddy been arrested since 2009 and his son of Mice since 2022. Wait. Wack calling Pooh Shiesty and his daddy a rat? So we're just gonna act like when Pooh went to the feds, he pushed Muslim to avoid the politics? Being from Atlanta, I never thought I'd see the day with Gucci Mane got himself robbed, bully. And bully like this, hell had to be frozen. Nah, as a Gucci fan, this really got me. Man, what's going on, bro? Let me see what White talking about to do. White, is Rock posting Gucci paperwork and him riding? What the fuck is this? Why can't you say nothing about that? White gotta be saying something about that, man. Nah. Hey, how do you stream Clubhouse calls? Y'all know how? Hey, why can't say nothing about that? What 50 say? Damn it, man. I thought you. Oh, yeah. I seen this already. Gucci been riding. He from Atlanta. That's what they do. It's over for Gucci. He was with him. Keisha made him do it, style him out. Yeah, man. What's going on, bro? He posted Charles too. They post all the time.
Oh. Gucci Mane got robbed and didn't tell nobody but the law. I told y'all, man. People who
he said Gucci got robbed and they tell nobody but the bro.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, come here.
Hell nah, he definitely ain't tell nobody but the law.
Robbing people, trying to goddamn extort. That shit dead. Gucci Mane got robbed and didn't tell.
Hell nah. Let me throw that.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming.
Who told
this week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas.
I know they gonna probably try to. I'm just gonna take it out if they do.
Got Shiesty ass. And it sounds like Gucci cooperated. You sound like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It ain't all right. It's all right to go and be civilian. Yeah, come on. Yeah, this ain't that ain't yeah. Come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass to the full extent of the law. That's how you get to niggas. Now, I don't hear nobody telling Gucci not to press charges like they tell him.
Hey, Ma, can y'all whack that cool whip page?
I don't hear nobody calling Gucci.
Make sure they can't never call it again. They got spam.
For pressing charges.
And promoting some bullshit.
They done not put somebody down there in the coma, hold a nigga. They're like Suge Knight holding
what is that boy
upside down over the balcony. That Vanilla Ice boy. I signed the contract. I look there. Man, that's like there.
Never mind. I thought they was.
Come out here.
Wait. Yeah, don't wipe that. Never mind.
Heartbeat.
You typing weird. I thought you was spamming the same message.
say the boy done come out
You
of
are,
right
matter of fact.
off the fire.
Yeah, stop doing
man. Yeah. All them niggas with your motherfucking fluffy birds recidivate when they get out of prison. Yeah. You gotta go back to your gold teeth, nigga. Yeah. Boy should've went back to his gold teeth. God damn it, Shiesty. Boy, I was sure looking forward to you coming to concert and watching young niggas go to jail for the summer. I just knew, man, what a fuck up. Damn, Shiesty. I was looking forward to a Shiesty tour. I'm not bullshitting.
Man, I can't have the music in there.
They get the whole man too. What them feds mean as a motherfucker. Take it to daddy too. God damn. Shit. Boy, if there's any other time to think about telling, this is it right here. You talking about the kind of you federal charges for federal kidnapping? Oh my goodness. Up to a life.
He said any time you think about telling.
Man, whoever these FBI agents is here, they finna get a promotion. They fucking around being in the lineup to be the FBI director one day for bringing down Shiesty. I'm not bullshit. Oh my goodness.
Hey, y'all want another Charleston interview? Let me know. And I got 30 more minutes of footage of the Charleston interview that I've been dropping and shit. I got 30 more minutes of footage that I ain't dropped yet. The issue is we had a power outage and the camera cut off. So I have no video from it, but I got the audio. That's why I ain't dropped it. I'm trying to see how I want to put it out, how I could do it. That's why I was asking if anybody knows somebody that could make like a cartoon or make a visual for it to go with it. Like a lip sync or something like that. It could be a two advertise or something. Me and him, I don't know, but just some visual for people to watch. Let me know if anybody know how to do that. If y'all know somebody that could do that, because that's really, I still got 30 more minutes of footage I could drop that I ain't put out yet. And I want to do another Charleston interview too, man. So send me the questions y'all want me to ask them right now. Y'all can either send it to my DM on at 16 Shot on Visuals, or y'all can send it to my Discord. Shit, that's the two places. Oh, bro. Let me see. Y'all say, yeah, another Charleston one. Who else y'all want to see me work with? Damn, man. I don't know if there's nothing else in the paperwork that y'all feel like I need to see and go over, but I seen what I was looking for. Gucci has his talent. Well, he told already. And he gonna have to tell some more. What y'all think? Do Gucci? I'm talking about do Gucci. Do Gucci take the stand or nah? You say do a fully chop, a little Noonie interview? I bet. I did a little Noonie, so I'm gonna chop fully chop. I did Noonie and Stank together, but I probably should do that shit separately this time, huh? You say I'm tripping? Man, I ain't finna be chasing Unc ass, man. Unc had me fly all the way to motherfucking Vegas and they didn't do the interview. We could do it though, but it's gonna be whenever he pull up on me or something while I'm out there, but I can't fly out there for that shit, folks. Motherfucker be down there. Waste my time. I fuck with him though. This is all love, but Motherfucker gotta get the work done, you know? You say he gonna get it back in blood, you gonna hit out Shiesty getting swatted down. You think some niggas gonna move on Shiesty for a rap? I mean, money make people do a lot of shit, so probably so. You say that this man Pooh was planning on doing this whole time he's locked up. Probably so. I'm getting out of that conjure of Gucci. So damn. Gucci probably finna keep him in the contract, get all the money. But he in jail though. Damn. But he probably finna get all the money. Probably finna be in jail. Some more shit. You say just trying to hop on 2K? We could do that. I got my Ethernet cable in though, so we gotta see if I connect to the Wi-Fi without cutting this off. You say bench kidnapping can also be detaining someone. If you don't let them leave, it can be false imprisonment or kidnapping. Yeah, kidnapping could be simple. You could literally be like, go over here in this corner with a gun. They can call that shit kidnapping. You say you don't think that's a back door? 16, come on now. I don't think what's a back door. What Shiesty did? You don't hear his name, Shiesty? His name Shiesty, shit. Yeah, you know that. Need that Ethernet cable. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what Gucci did to him or didn't do. He say 16 backdoors here, y'all. But when you own that with a motherfucker and you ain't fucking with him, and this is what it is, what they say, I forgot the saying, but basically, it's way easier to get a motherfucker by playing cool and acting like it's all good and getting next to him and then doing what you doing versus being real. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, this and that. Cause now nigga gonna be on point prepared. He ain't gonna never get caught slipping like that. He say 16 be singing too many backdoor your homie songs. I told his ass we ain't hanging no more. Oh, for them. Nah, I don't be on no backdoor type of time, but I do believe in being smart though on phone. Like if I'm on that with you, why would if it's already that and that's what it is, why would I act like it's that? Bro, I wanna get next to you. If y'all call that back door, I guess I wouldn't be doing that with my friends though. But if you somebody that played crazy and you made me feel away, and I know when I see you, I want to do something to you. If I really, really want to do something to you, why would I act like I do? Why wouldn't it be better if I just act like I ain't see that shit, act like it was all cool, never respond to you, so I know I could get next to you and then do what I want to do? I don't know. If that's backdoor, I guess I'm backdoor. That's just smart to me, though. That's how I think. I don't know. I think that way. You know, sometimes a motherfucker get mad, you might show your hand. I look at that as a flaw. I look at that as like you fucked up now. I just let you know my move. I let you know how I feel. Now you know how to come. Now you know I can't never just, I might be able to, but I can't never just over catch you like and over get you over sweet. You know? You say he was on PZ Top. Who was on PZ Top? You say you grew up from listening to Gucci to robbing him? That's crazy, folk. Hey, we finna hop on 2K though. Who be rocking with the 2K, man? We need a third person, folk. If you rock with 2K, let us know, man. We need a third person right now. And look, y'all might see a short disconnection or something like that, because I'm finna go to my Wi-Fi from my Ethernet. I'm finna see how this go. So don't go nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Can't do that. You say, bro, I like that rob in my black tee, hit licks in my black tee. All in your house searching for bricks in my black tee. I'm still playing that. I don't care. He say, I tell in my black tee. Send you to jail in my black tee. So you about to watch me get cooked? Nah, folks. We not, I don't know if y'all seen that live stream. I'm not going out like that this time. Not again.